One way or another, they've made their mark on history. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 celebrities you may not know hold world records. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at the celebs that have gotten the attention of the Guinness Records Committee, some through skill, some through perseverance, and some through luck and timing. Number 10. Eminem.
I'm beginning to feel like a rap god. All my people from the front to the back nod.
Love him or hate him, the guy has got at least one truly noteworthy talent. The controversial rapper can shoot his mouth off faster than anyone else out there. Literally.
You don't really want to get into a piss and match with this rapidy rat pack and a mac in the back of the yak backpack rap yap kitty yak.
In his 2013 Grammy and World Music Award nominated single Rap God, Marshall Mathers, also known as Eminem, packed a whopping 1,560 words into the 6-minute and 4-second track.
Chicken scratch, I scribble and doodle enough rhymes to maybe try to help get some people through tough times.
To break that down a bit, 1,500 words is about the length of a 6-page double-spaced essay. At one point, he manages an average of 6 words per second.
You assuming I'm a human, what I gotta do to get it through to you? I'm superhuman, innovative, and I made a rubber so that anything you say.
You may or may not like what he has to say, but you can't help but appreciate just how quickly he can say it.
Why be a king when you can be a god?
Number 9. The Rock. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson seems to have done it all, and now he's set a world record. His goal? To take the most selfies with his fans in 3 minutes. And of course you know he did it. Excited fans lined up to quickly shoot a selfie with the CFL backup linebacker turned wrestler turned movie star. After it was all said and done, Johnson had snapped 105 selfies in just 3 minutes, which was enough to earn him the Guinness World Record. Naturally, he celebrated by sharing the news with his fans on Instagram, proving he truly is the star for our times.
I have just broken a Guinness Book World Record for the most selfies of all time. London, we did it!
Number 8. Vanna White. This TV personality has co-hosted the popular game show Wheel of Fortune since 1982, applauding the contestants along every step of the way. That's over 30 years of putting your hands together and smiling, and someone took notice.
Yeah, that's it.
On May 24, 2013, she was presented with the Guinness Award for Most Frequent Clapper during the show's taping.
Add to your record while you're here. Very nice, very nice.
Earlier that year, the people at Guinness estimated that during her career, Ms. White had clapped, at a minimum, 3,480,864 times during her time on Wheel of Fortune, which kinda deserves a round of applause of its own.
Hi, I'm Vanna White, and I hold the record for most frequent clapper.
Number 7. Vin Diesel.
We got the job done.
An award the American actor probably would have been happier not getting, given the circumstances that earned it. Vin Diesel has the distinction of posting the most liked Facebook picture in history. Tragically, that picture was of him and Fast and Furious co-star Paul Walker at the time of Walker's death in November of 2013. The picture and Diesel's touching description went viral. As of December 2016, it had received 7.9 million likes and had been shared nearly 500,000 times. Walker's untimely death and his mourning friend's story clearly touched a lot of hearts around the world.
Hey, thought you could leave without saying goodbye.
Number 6. Ellen DeGeneres. In what was perhaps the highlight of the 86th Annual Academy Awards ceremony, lovable comedian and talk show host Ellen DeGeneres pulled together a posse of A-list actors for one incredibly star-studded selfie. The group pick, which included Meryl Streep, Jennifer Lawrence, Bradley Cooper, Lupita Nyong'o, Brad Pitt, Kevin Spacey, and many others, thrilled moviegoers everywhere, all of whom just had to share it. It was retweeted over 1 million times in 1 hour, earning it the record for most retweeted message on Twitter. The picture had been shared over 3 million times by the end of 2016.
Because you had a longer arm and you took the best picture. You actually took that picture. It was fantastic.
Number 5. Betty White.
I don't think I've ever been prouder in my life.
Thank you for being a friend. Betty White is one impressive lady, but we bet you didn't know she was a record breaker too. The unstoppable Golden Girl is not only hilarious, a living legend, and adorable in every way imaginable, she also has the distinction of having the longest Hollywood career of any female entertainer. She hasn't stopped working since she debuted back in 1939. And in 2013, she was told she'd be honored with the world record in the 2014 edition of the book for her then 74 years of keeping us all entertained. And as of 2016, White still showed few signs of stopping.
Acting is all about honesty. If you can fake that, you got it made.
Number 4, One Direction. This group proved that boy bands weren't just a phenomenon for the late 90s. The English pop group has actually broken more than a few Guinness records, including, but not limited to, first group to debut at number 1 in the US for their first 4 albums, most Twitter followers for a music group, most subscribers for a band on YouTube, and first British group to debut at number 1 in the USA with a debut album. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. And yes, with that last one, they accomplished something that even British pop culture heavyweights like the Beatles and the Spice Girls were unable to do. That's what makes you beautiful. Number 3, Jennifer Lawrence. While she first caught the eye of film critics everywhere with her subtle and powerful portrayal of Ree Dolly in the 2010 indie drama Winter's Bone, it was her breakthrough performance as Katniss Everdeen in the adaptation of the popular Hunger Games books that brought her to the public's attention.
I volunteer as tribute.
In 2014, based on her work as Katniss alone, Lawrence was named the highest-grossing action heroine in history by the Guinness World Records Committee. At the time, the 2-part final installment of the series had not even been released, and the YA franchise, with Lawrence leading all the way, had already earned a colossal $1.52 billion worldwide. Since then, the complete series has grossed $2.9 billion, which in all likelihood means Lawrence's record is gonna stick for a while.
And if we burn, you burn with us.
Number 2, Harrison Ford. Until about early 2016, this record was held for a long time by the incomparable Samuel L. Jackson. However, since the release of Star Wars: The Force Awakens, the torch for highest-grossing actor in the US has been passed to none other than our favorite scruffy-looking nerf herder, Harrison Ford.
She expressed her true feelings for me.
In his 50-year career, Ford's films have raked in more cash than any other actor, and have grossed over $4.7 billion in the US and over $6 billion worldwide. He may not hold on to the title for long. Jackson has some pretty big titles coming up, but for now, Ford's got a spot on our list.
Get off my plane.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Do you know how many concerts Hunter blew it out of the water?
Let's get this over with.
Okay.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Number 1, Christopher Lee. The world may never see someone like him again. The late Sir Christopher Lee, perhaps the greatest character actor of all time, was breaking world records right until the very end. For example, he's made history for being the oldest person to ever record lead vocals on a heavy metal track, and the oldest musician to chart on Billboard at 91 years old. I shed the blood of the Saxon men. I shed the blood of the Saxon men. But he also holds records for, among others, being the tallest leading actor at 6'5", having the most filmed sword fights by any actor, being the oldest person to voice a video game character, and being the most connected living actor, with the latter being noted by Guinness World Records in 2008, with his having a working relationship in some capacity over the span of his almost 7-decade career with roughly 1,250,000 of his fellow thespians. It's not so surprising he was given the honor.
A difficult shot, but most gratifying.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.